emphasis in terms of improvement.
From deep. A shot by Williams, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Williams to the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Andre Iguodala.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good. Jackson hits both of them. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. Coach said they have to concentrate on Steph Curry's outside game, but there's more to it than that. He said, we know what kind of shooter he is, but we can't get caught up guarding him 35 feet out. We'll live with some of those threes before we let him beat us with penetration. So, Kevin, if Curry wants to show off his deep long-range game, he may have a chance. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, it changes that whole narrative.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Curry on the wing. Guarded by Morant, and the wide-open shot from Green. A three-pointer, no good. Memphis has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter. Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Adams. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Jackson misses. Wiseman dishes to Wiggins. Oh, that's blocked. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And another miss by Memphis. Curry against Morant. To end the drought. Green breaking loose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
That one is off. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, this is not the guy you want to step up and make his way to the free throw line, but you wouldn't expect that he's going to miss any of these.
Adams' shot is off.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor. Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively, but for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep a defense honest.
Free throw good, Green. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from 3 isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact.
Second free throw, no good.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent. Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
And let's quickly check out the best young defenders, how they've been playing in the low post lately. Your rookie block leaders for the past month. Third is James Wiseman. Poked away. Williams with the steal. And Williams throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
The pass to Green. Curry outside. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Iguodala against Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. Offensive rebound. Williams. Misses in close.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Curry's shot is good.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Adams. There's the lob to Jackson.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. Passes it to Wiggins. Iguodala, the pass to Green. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Wiggins outside. With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Morant. Jackson has the open look, and the three ball is good. Jackson's got 9.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Inside, and Curry the bucket on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. Morant outside. Takes the 3, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
And this is the shot Morant can drill. If you're not out on him, he's willing to make you pay.
Timeout called the Warriors. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
And looking at some numbers for Adams, he had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 11 points a game last season, 9 rebounds and 2 assists. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
Now here's Porter. 9 points last game. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now Morant. 5 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. A 3 from Anderson. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Throws it up high. Great communication on the alley-oop. Now just a 1-point Grizzly lead.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
Adams outside. Morant outside. From deep three-point range. Warriors with the rebound. The 3 gets the three-pointer to fall. 8 points for him.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Memphis moving that ball around. Bain. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Adams. The Warriors also with a sub. Poole's checked in. Clark, the pass to Anderson. Morant, left side. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Warriors.
Pass to Poole. Here's Moody. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Morant outside. It's tipped. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Poole. The pass to Moody. To the paint. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
So tough to guard. When Morant is rising and firing like that, basically impossible to stop.
And here's Bell following Ja Morant's 3. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. And they double up Morant. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
All right, Bledsoe showing you a little bit of his range.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the shot goes in.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the Grizzlies shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. No good from Clark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
First free throw is good. Mannion, he's checked in for the Warriors. He hits both from the stripe. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Bledsoe. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, he might be 6'1", but Eric Bledsoe is fantastic with different kinds of finishes around the rim.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Bledsoe for 3. And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator in his own right, who holds you to the highest standard? And here's what he had to say.
Oh, my wife, for sure. No, never ever want to disappoint her. She shoots it to me straight. That's the biggest thing, whether I play well or not. I don't get too big of a head, or I don't feel too down on myself either.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Bledsoe is out there with Jones. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Brandon Clark. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
It
the
is.
case?
I know
But,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And he's good on the second.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Now here's Wiseman. And here is Mannion. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Pass to Moody. Over Bledsoe. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis trailing here. He dishes it to Bledsoe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
It's still a blur. Bledsoe with some amazing speed on the floor, excelling at barreling into the defense to pick up the foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And And the first one at the line is good.
He's just such a bulldog out there in terms of his mentality. Eric Bledsoe can get assertive, and when he does that, it raises the level of play for the entire team.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. And so he hits both. Wiggins with it. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Mannion. Bledsoe with the rebound. Down low, Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
Mannion the pass to Wiseman. Here's Mannion. Off on the layup. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors trail by 3. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And finished off by Wiseman.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Anderson, and it's Williams in for Eric Bledsoe. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Mannion. And that one misses. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Jackson kicks to Williams. Back to Jackson. Wiggins with some nice D. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight.
A catch-and-shoot opportunity for Steph. It's just effortless.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. Count that one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Curry's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the slam by Williams.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Look at Curry. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
No good on that one.
And the all-around game Iguodala possesses makes him unique, does whatever is asked of him on the floor.
And the second free throw, good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Williams with a clean look. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
It's stolen by Jones. Here's Jackson. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. The free throw drops for Jackson.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Wiseman. Five on the clock. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Now a moment to see the stats for Wiggins. Good season for him last year. He was around 21 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Williams dishes to Jackson. He gets that one. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Curry. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
What a take by Steph there. Superb at keeping the ball under his control and then scoring.
Pass to Jackson. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. The free throw drops for Jackson. Both free throws good from Jackson. Jones, the pass to Brooks. Feeds it to Jackson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. Warriors trail by 11. And the pass to Curry. No good on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Brooks with no one around. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Brooks has got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Pass to Poole. Out to the right wing. Wiggins passes to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists now tonight.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos, started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Eisman controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Williams up on top. 12 points for him. Warriors with the rebound. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
Here is Williams after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
For Memphis, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark comes in for Dylan Brooks, and it's Morant in for Jones. And that one falls for Williams. Warriors trail by 11. Now Curry. He's got 19. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Solid rebound there. And with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Poole. Wide open shot is on the money. Poole's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
And here is Williams. 15 points in the game. Jackson misses. Here's Poole. To the middle. Here's Bell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
There he goes.
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that.
No.
Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The free throw off from Jackson.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
And it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Now, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
And he knocks down the first one. And Bledsoe drops them both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. Another three for Golden State.
It feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Bledsoe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Bledsoe going to the inside has no problem at his size getting in and drawing contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he makes the first. And Memphis making a change here. Anderson's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Warriors trail by 11. Here's Curry with the 3. He's off on that one.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The putback, rebounded by Bell. Golden State's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game. And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
To the inside. And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball. It's good. Morant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Passes it to Curry from the arc, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Bledsoe outside. Clark outside. Morant outside. Clock at 6. Back to Clark. Here's Anderson, and he converts the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
To the paint. Morant against Curry. No good from outside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Porter passes to Moody. Off target with his 3. And so it's Memphis looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Steph, what do you think of your defense in the first half?
We're step.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was Jaren Jackson Jr. setting the pace in the first quarter. He had 25 points. And guys, you think about the most athletic point guards in the NBA, Eric Bledsoe, I'd say, is a contender. Some have called him mini LeBron, Shaq.
I don't know about that, but he has more of a football frame, and look, he's at his best when he's playing downhill.
Yeah, but he's a great defender, Shaq, at the guard position and rebounder. So that is LeBron-like.
But he's not mini LeBron.
You know what I think would be fun if what the league should do sometime?
What's that?
Actually alter the court so you do have it uphill and downhill. So you could say, "Ooh, man, this is going to be a tough second half. They got to go uphill."
I actually like that, Ernie.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Curry. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Moody in at the two-guard spot. Now Wiggins after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Wiggins drawn the double team. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shoots over Adams. It's rebounded by Memphis. The drive by Brooks. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And so it's Memphis with it. Morant finds Williams. Back to Morant. They grab their own miss. The three. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Brooks. 18 points for Williams.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Brooks with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Morant passes to Adams. Shoots over Curry. Adams' shot is off.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Green breaking loose. Count the basket.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Memphis leading by 14. Williams up on top. 18 points for him.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Now here's Iguodala. Wiseman no good.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And he gets the bucket.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
Wiseman kicks to Wiggins. Curry with it. Williams picks him up. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
From deep. And that one's good. Morant's got 19 points.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Curry with it. 25 points in the game. Iguodala outside. Kicks it to Green. And that one is off. And it's Memphis the other way. Left side, Williams. Steph Curry with the rebound. Warriors trail by 16. Here's Wiggins. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Wiggins has got 7.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
Iguodala against Williams. Top of the key. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Adams.
Adams just continuing to grind it out. Outstanding staying after that possession, and then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 7. Pass to Green. A three-pointer off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And now with this break, here are the premier glass cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. Second, James Wiseman. Warriors trail by 16. Timeout called the Warriors. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Jones checked in for Memphis. Then for the Warriors, Poole's checked in, and it's Mannion in for Curry. And here are the Warriors now. And Adams sends it back.
Well, the size of Steven Adams one thing, but persistence is another.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Wiggins. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Wiggins missing. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Connects from three-point range.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Wiseman. Higgins outside. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? That's good on the jump shot. Wiggins has got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Warriors trail by 21. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's the pass to Wiseman. Shoots over Adams. Wiseman no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Jones. Great D that time from Green.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Brooks against Wiggins. Jones for 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Jones dishes to Adams. Out to Morant. Fires from deep. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There's the dish to Morant. Jones, no one around him. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jones has got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Grizzlies. Now here's Mannion. Outside, Green. Wiseman with the ball. Adams on him. Here's Poole. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Memphis has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. And it's Wiggins missing. The Grizzlies shooting around 44% in this 3rd quarter. It's blocked. Here's Poole, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Morant. Last year, getting it done. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
The first one falls.
A terrific combo guard. Some people are comparing Poole's style to that of C.J. McCollum's.
I don't know if it's that similar, maybe stylistically, but CJ's size and his control are something that right now, I guarantee you, Jordan Poole would love to adopt in his game.
And so he makes both from the line. Memphis leading by 22. Morant kicks to Anderson. Pass to Morant. The shot from the low post is good. Morant's got 21 in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes it to Moody. Here's Bell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bell's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, sometimes it's like Bell enjoys finishing through the contact, proving he's up to the NBA challenge.
A steal. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul. Wiseman's checked in for Bell. Now Porter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No good on that one.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent 3-ball shooter.
Now here's Porter. The pass to Moody. Takes a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 17.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Memphis moving that ball around, and they double up Morant. Bledsoe right side. The shot doesn't go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Poole from outside off the mark. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. The kick out to Anderson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. This Warriors squad struggled. Here's Poole. 5 points in the game. Not going to go that time. Grizzlies shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. Here's Bledsoe, and the layup falls. Bledsoe's got 13 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And the Warriors miss again. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Clark, got a hand on it. Inside, kicks to Porter. To the paint. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside, 6 on the shot clock. And it's Eric Bledsoe with the rebound. It's Morant in the corner. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Proving how dominant he can be. When Morant is shooting with confidence, it really allows him to take over.
Here's Poole. Outside, Porter. That one's off, still out of sync. Bledsoe looking around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
And Bledsoe, difficult to handle when he's going up to shoot. He finds his way to get the defense to foul him. Such a good, strong point guard.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Memphis out in front, just dominating this one. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Clark is out there with Winslow. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Bledsoe. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. You know, Brent, some unique conditions to say the least for the NBA restart. Do you feel you would have thrived or had a hard time in that bubble?
Well, that's a good question, Kevin. I like to think that I would have found some way to make positive contributions to the team. I think the interesting dynamic to all of it is the fact that guys love to compete. And there is no way for you to fake that kind of enthusiasm, that kind of drive, that kind of motivation to be on the floor and do your very best no matter the situation. That came out last year as we established the NBA champion.
And he hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive, looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope, or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Memphis. And the first one drops. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First one falls for him. Mannion, he's checked in for the Warriors. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Moody. Goes back up. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Anderson outside. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Pulls up for 3. The shot, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And that one, good.
Winslow out there surveying and finds the open man.
The Warriors' shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's Porter outside. And oh, here we go with Bledsoe. Nobody back.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the middle. Here's Porter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And it's important that Porter stays aggressive. When he does this, it helps force the D's hand.
And he makes the first.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Bell is checked in for the Warriors. And Porter drops them both.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
Pass to Winslow. Adams outside. In the corner, Winslow with it. Knocks down the 3 ball. Winslow's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. No good from Bledsoe.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Passes to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. And here is Mannion. Shot clock at 6. Bell trying to break loose. Out to Lee. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now here's Mannion. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
McDermott's checked in for the Grizzlies. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Mannion the pass to Looney. Wiggins surveying the floor. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Sweet seeing Jordan Bell flush that one home. Great position and pays one off.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And there's the pass to Melton. And here's Winslow. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Justice Winslow, a very adaptable player in the NBA. One of those guys where coaches will ask him to do a lot of things, and he does a lot of things quite well.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. That one goes. Count it. Wiggins has got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Adams, the pass to Melton. Off target from three-point range. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for a lead. Here's Melton. In the corner, Winslow with it. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Winslow's got 7 points here in this quarter.
All those hours in the offseason working on the catch-and-shoot jumper, it pays off there. When he shoots it with confidence, it looks good.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Adams. Melton passes to Jones. They get it back.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tipping.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Wiggins. Pass to Looney. Pass to Mannion. Here's Bell. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams outside. Adams drawing the double team. McDermott for 3. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Mannion. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Melton. Shoots a 3. Winslow wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
A free throw drops for Bell.
Jordan Bell's just got to combine a little bit of smarts with all that hustle and activity.
Melton feeling it out a bit. McDermott, no one around him, drops in the tray. McDermott's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Mannion. Clock at 6. No good on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Winslow dishes to Adams. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
Well, Adams, with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
Lee with the ball. Top of the key, Looney. Over Adams. And the Warriors miss again.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Now here's Mannion. To the middle. Here's Lee. He kicks it to Bell. Second shot opportunity, and it's Melton with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Passes it to Winslow. And here is Adams. Lets it go. Winslow's shot is off. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. The Grizzlies shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Bain. And the three off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bell's gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. Now the pass to Melton. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter, and Adams with the slam.
Yeah, you might ask for help down there. You got to push Steven Adams out of the paint, and you can't give him good looks like that.
Covered by Winslow to stop the drought, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First free throw is good. Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And he can't hit the second.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaren Jackson.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Really left alone that time.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and That can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.